always planning, planing the axis between water and air, grounded in flight. Spinning my mind, contemplating how we got here. Oh, it's a waste of time.
If I'm gonna be the combat guy, I can't be getting tired. Gotta buy them stims.
Okay. You.
Panaceas, that sounds good as well.
Where's
Especially
the
as my
group?
suit does it.
Oh, the party sheet. There we go.
Yeah, I found the Varger armor in the reference manual, but I wouldn't know where to add it, how to add it to the sheet from there.
We should get that spacecraft name and all that on the party sheet.
Oh, just in case you were wanting to know, so that you can get familiar with it. That is the deck plan for your ship.
Oh, shit. Was the wrong button. I guess that works.
Nice.
You have 2 decks. You got your cargo deck and your basically everything else deck.
This is under 500 tons, right?
I believe it's right at.
Yeah, this is placement. Yeah.
Probably should get some anti-rat drugs as well. Take no chances.
Right. All right. Nice ship.
It's got everything you're going to need for a bit. Oh, wait, you're not supposed to be on the combat tracker yet, dude. There we go.
So anti-rats are 1,000 a dose, so let's go with 5 doses.
Are these things you're buying for yourself, or are these like medic things, or?
I'm buying for myself, yeah. I have a I basically, if you ever played Fallout games, so you have that one suit of body armor that automatically medically injects you when you get hurt. That's one of the upgrades I bought.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, so I'm just loading myself up on drugs.
What are the upgrades for the armor? Where are they?
I don't remember, man. I'm so far past it. Unfortunately, that was the first thing I looked at lessons, and I think that was half an hour ago or more.
Oh yeah, that was 36 minutes ago.
Yeah,
the armor I'm looking at isn't in the equipment section. Wait, maybe
here. Okay, I got it.
Are there any cryo berths on the ship?
No, there are not.
Might.
Wait. Let me double check that, because I think he took them out for a reason.
So that might be an option. I might be willing to get rid of some of my stuff that I bought. Actually, I could just get rid of a couple of things of anti-rat and be able to afford a cryoberth. Cryoberths are 50,000 credits.
Yeah, there are no cryo berths on board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I might just spend the rest of my money on a cryoberth. You know,
there's regular crew beds and guest quarters, but there is not cryo.
Yeah, this would be the, oh my god, he's dying. Put him in the freezing chamber.
Yeah, put him in cryo to keep him stable.
Yeah. That'd be a... Hold on, let me look at the map of the ship. Is there enough? Do we, have rooms or something?
Yeah, you have guest quarters on one side, which are basically bunk beds, enough for 6 people, and then the 4 crew quarters is on the other side for the hallway.
So many windows open. There we go. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in.
Up there in the green on deck 2. In the second deck.
It says here computer weave and computer systems. It says gives computer 0 to the armor. I mean, what does that actually? How does that technically work? Does the computer just have a computer integrated into the armor?
Yeah, it's just integrated into the sort of like a Tony Stark type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because basically, my armor comes with Computer 3 communications, so it handles. In the lore, it would be handling the communications with everybody that I drop with and everything like that. But in this case, it handles communications with you guys now. Shit, sorry. Tabbed over while I was doing it. In the green, you said.
Yep. And the green on deck 2, that's the living quarters.
So there are 5 rooms. There's 5
Yep.
of us.
And they each have double beds.
I guess I
So
could get a cryo berth from my room.
actually, a cryo berth would probably go in the spare area up down on deck 1.
Yeah, well, I don't need a double bed.
Yeah, you do have your laser turret or your gun turret, which is number 6.
Hell.
Oh, and because of the way, let me think. Because of the way Traveller does things, depends on whether they fixed it or not. In some books, when they do the deck plans like this, the upper deck is actually on the lower. So deck 1 should be on top. You have to compare it with the outside view of the ship and decide which one is actually supposed to be on top. This one I think is actually right.
Oh, and just to let you know what I was thinking about before lessons, that I said it was too high tech level. You're talking about the computer weave for your armor.
Yeah.
The intelligent weapon was I was looking at before. I was like, oh, I can add that to my gun. Tech level 11 though. Can't get that one. I'll be right back.
Alright. I got my stuff in order at least.
Oh, okay. So I guess I can get this. I can get the IR chameleon as well.
One comm, one computer, radio, transceiver, 2 stun, 6 translator, 3 deck seats. Okay, that's it. Awesome. This is set. All right. Okay, so is everybody set for items?
I have no idea.
Getting
I don't
there.
think I am. And I know what's in the locker too.
Dan, I know you're probably feeling lost, right?
Pretty much. That's all right. We can figure it out.
Yeah, you and I talk all the time. I'll catch you up. Work with you. Also, to let you know, Dan, you do have claws as a weapon.
Yeah.
Because you're lion. Even though your picture says wolf, I can't. I need to find a decent lion one that's not the same as Glenn's.
Okay, I have a question. What's the difference between combat armor, battle dress, or back suit?
One protects you in outer space. One does not, and the middle one kind of it protects you a little bit more than just the regular combat.
But they're all oversized, full armor that you wear, correct?
Yeah. So consider the battle dress like, of course, sort of like
Power armor.
bot armor. Yeah. Make you look like a something from not Shadowrun. What am I thinking? BattleTech?
Yeah.
Yeah, make you look like something like BattleTech, and a vac suit is like a spacesuit. And it will protect you in a vacuum, whereas the other two suits will not.
I'm just
I'm
seeing if
pretty
I can.
big to
I
fit
can
in the
Well,
vacuum.
the battle dress will protect you in space.
So I'm definitely thinking getting any kind of
50,
backsuit training is going to be a real good idea.
650.
Yeah, technically my guardsman armor is considered combat armor, but it's got the unique or the weird quality of being also vacuum sealed. So it's technically, I guess, in the middle area between combat armor and battle dress. I think maybe I'll just not get the cryopod and I'll just hold on to my cash in case we come across a, tempted to say higher tech level world, but I guess maybe more of a backwater that has higher tech level shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or just a different law level, basically.
Well, I'm not being hindered by the law level, I'm being hindered by the tech level.
I mean, the time it would take, because the tech level, if I get this right, Jinx, is that we don't have the time to go looking for the more expensive stuff.
Right.
Right, which is
Yeah.
why I said do it later. No reason to blow 50,000 now, when that 50,000 later could be a plasma cannon.
I just got light Varger body armor for now.
Which in itself is pretty good armor. So
Yeah, it consists of a light armored coverall for protection 4, bracers and boots for protection +1 on the arms and legs, and a vest for protection 6 over the torso.
yeah.
Might get heavier things later after I see how the encumbrance affects things. But I'm a doctor. I'm not supposed to be uber armored up unless there's no Geneva Convention out here.
At least you got me to haul your stuff around. So we've at least sorted through all of the stuff on the ship. Now the question is, what are our goals right now, Raul?
Well, leaving me in charge. This is beautiful. Well, I'm thinking if we head to a place where there's rumors of uprising tensions or a arms race that is getting heated, perhaps look for places where there is war to be profited from, and I guess pick which side is either the best side or the winning side, depending on how you want to go about this, and help them win. We'll be heroes. We'll get lots of money, lots of drinks.
I'm in.
So straight into trading then. All right. So I guess the two parts of that are, first of all, where are we going to go? Because it'd be good to know that. And the second part would be, so what are we going to sell them and from where? While we're here, we have a whole bunch of small arms, but nothing automatic. In fact, I don't know how much money we have to spend on cargo yet. Unless we go ahead and get a delivery job.
Well, you guys do have like how much per person? You could pool it all together and get cargo.
Yep.
Or you have that comm data pad that was found in the gunner's seat.
Oh yeah,
So
we
it
have the
has
data
that.
pad that has like all the trade info on it. So that's at least a source of information.
And while we're there, we can ask for rumors.
Now
So I
you're
guess,
getting it.
yeah, so let's check out the comm data pad.
Okay.
I think our navigator should take hold of that.
Yep, there you go.
Is that something I can put in my inventory or just keep a reference?
As far as what? Dan?
The comm data pad.
It's something that could be stolen from us. I'd say put it in your
Mhm.
inventory.
Oh yeah, I'll put it in your inventory here in a bit. Actually, it's already there.
Okay.
From my side, it's already there. So.
Oh, that was one of those comm device things that.
Yep.
Okay, that was one of the 6 comm device things that I saw listed or whatnot that I assumed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, got it, guys. So, with my high-speed navigation stuff, what can I decipher is going to be meeting up to the specs of what these gentlemen want to find.
Okay, so I need. Okay, so who's looking at the comm data pad to find out what, or to try to decipher the information that he had about the trade routes out there?
That'd be me.
Okay, so I would need you to give me a.
Investigate? No. Crime, bank issue? No. Well, navigation, astrogation.
I would say either astrogation or navigation.
Plotting a standard jump. Navigation.
Yep, that's what you want.
Air course.
So looking at these lists, if you know where the planets are, you know how far of a jump it is. You know the capabilities of how many jumps your ship can handle before it needs to refuel.
Okay. So it's just a standard roll? Nothing
Yep.
added into it? All right.
Yep, just average.
I say that's exceptional.
Yeah. 10.
Yeah, we're still reading versus difficulty 0.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was average. So
You roll 2
8.
1s and still it'll say exceptional.
Oh. Okay. There's
the test difficulty would have been 8. He made it.
That's what it shows
I
on the
know,
bottom.
I'm just joking because I noticed that a while back and never said anything.
Yeah, everything is whatever, but it shows on the bottom, I think, task difficulty 8.
That's because I just clicked it.
Oh, okay. So then, can I? No.
No, you already made it because.
Oh, I was just going to see if there's a way to compare the 10 to the 8 again. Like drag it against the difficulty or something.
It's funny.
Nah, it just. I mean, the task difficulty you had to hit an 8 or above. So
I
you
just
got
noticed in the items list something called replacements. Don't worry, guys, I found it. I'll buy our replacements.
You got our replacements?
TL0 costs 0. Replacements. It's in the items list.
That's
Really?
it, guys. We got our replacements already figured out.
It's like it's me, but with a mustache instead.
You fools! These are their stunt doubles.
All right, sorry. Go ahead, Jake.
So you would notice there's a couple of courses that you could easily get to. You know, a couple of easy delivery jobs. that are like local, but nothing that really gets you like, it always brings you back.
To Pixie?
Because most of them are lined up as if you go here to drop this off, then you're picking up this and bringing it back to Pixie.
Oh, okay. So there isn't like an opening job. We take from Pixie, bring it to Ferry, say, and then from Ferry, it sends us to
Corb.
Corb or whatever. Yeah.
And then from Corb to Corfu, which gets you even farther, and that puts you out in the Aramis subsector.
Is there one way out there?
You would find the other problem is Raul was never told by his contact exactly where to start looking for these rumors.
All right. Can we find it in the laptop there?
Are you looking?
I will start to look. Can
So
anybody?
Which one are you looking in? You looking in the one that was given to Raul, or are you looking at the one that was in the gunner's seat?
I'll look in the gunner seat because I am not going to snatch rules from him. That's his.
Okay.
I think he likes it. I think he licked it. I don't want to touch it.
No, I would just rub my butt on it. I wouldn't lick it.
He sits on it often, like the gunner did.
All right, so give me an investigate as you start messing around with this.
All right, let's see.
This little
Will it be
compact.
missing? Ooh!
Okay, so you stumble across a little part on the comm data part that has more of a let's call it a personal journal,
Okay.
and it is password coded.
Crap. All right. Who's the hacker?
What is electronics or
That's
computers?
me. I'll hack it in half in no time.
Is it electronics or is it like Streetwise or like, I mean, when you're hacking, I don't know.
That would be, I think, electronics or computers either way.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be computers.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
figure this
My
out.
battle axe.
I hand it over. Nope. Put the battle axe away. That's not how we crack.
But I want one.
Different kind of crack.
I want
Okay.
to. Oh,
We're trying to
fine.
crack the password, not crack the actual computer.
Killjoy.
Sorry.
I think you have to be more specific than that. Yeah, next time.
I'll work on it.
Yeah.
So electronics wouldn't work, but computer would?
Yes.
Drat.
All right. So there you go, Mr. Spark. See what you can pull out of this here thing. I think we might have some additional resources to help find us some good jobs.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh wait, yes I did. So you're gonna let him try to get in and bypass the password, basically.
I had to step
That sounds
away.
like the plan.
Okay. With an 8. Ooh. Okay, you see where it like wants to open up, but it looks like it might have been like either corrupted or made unreadable, or possibly even coded. But whatever he did to it, just getting past the password, it's going to take another step to get it figured out.
All right. Do we have anybody that can do that, or is that something we'll have to
It's something you'll have to wait on.
Okay.
A little bit.
I mean, we do have psionics that affect machines and electronics.
Okay. Well, can we put that on our list?
I mean, literally, I can interrogate computers.
Yeah, and your battle suit could probably help with that too.
Well, no.
Come to think about it.
I mean, I can interrogate computers psionically. The battlesuit wouldn't help
My
me with that.
concern is if you make the computer cry, we'll have problems.
No,
Like
what's the
something
problem
I
is
would
when I
pay to
take up
see.
smoking.
Like I have
Yeah.
control, which allows me to control a machine's functions, overriding settings, programming routines, and so forth.
I stare at code. I go like, say that again.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
just.
you could do that. That would be like average for you.
Here you go, buddy.
Average check. I can do it for 1d10. 1d times 10 minutes.
Just while you're
Psych cost
interrogating.
of 3. So I think
While
I
you're-
make the roll first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would use control, and I would just open it up with control. So I guess I just drag this. Well, not so much.
Yeah, it's being a pain.
Well, actually, hold on. I think there's a number on here. It's not. Nope, never mind. That's correct.
Yeah.
So you learned it can never be cracked.
How many times
Yeah.
can I try before?
Oh, it's a bad role. You got to play that. You got to role play that. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, but it's a psionic power. I still have psionic strength left.
Maybe you have a headache.
Um,
I have a headache when I run out.
I'd say you
psionic
could try
strength.
it. I'll say you can try it again in 10 minutes. Since you could do it for 10 minutes, just try it again in 10 minutes.
I mean, if that's what we're gonna do, how do you just roll something normally again? Slash
I mean, you
roll?
can take
Yeah,
you can take more time as well.
yeah, because you're not rushed or anything.
So no, it would
So-
take me an hour before I recover if we're gonna go that way. The attempt I could do it over the course of one die times 10 minutes. So it wouldn't just be 10 minutes, it would be 6 times 10. So
Yeah,
in an hour I could try again.
Okay.
I search. What do we have for food dispensers? This kind of stuff. Like we have like a coffee machine or something.
You do have like a kitchen, like a galley.
Nice. I make sure we buy coffee
Okay.
before we leave, just because it's gonna be a long trip, and since I can't smoke indoors, might as well drink some coffee.
Right, having enough food to get to and from wherever you're going is a good idea.
Yeah, especially since you don't have cryo units.
Yeah, I mean that falls into life support, I think. So,
Yeah.
I already got stims, I don't need coffee.
I mean, your kitchen was fully stocked for a crew because that was paid for in the repairs. So repairing and stocking was taken care of.
but just like the Expanse, you want to make sure you have your private stash.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Don't throw the poundage of the weight off, though.
Well, it's
That's just a joke with me.
Actually, yeah, in space, everything is the weight is always important.
Yeah, that's why that first moon trip, he smuggled in his golf club, and he got in actually pretty big trouble for it because it was a few pounds over what it was supposed to be, and it threw off just enough. Houston, we have a problem. I mean, it's just, I'm sure with the tech level that's involved in this game, they've solved that problem, but still, every little pound counts because it consumes fuel, which I never understood because you're in space. You don't technically have a weight.
You do.
But yeah, but you do.
You have mass.
Well, mass.
No, you have weight. Gravity's still pulling against you. It's the force of like how the space station, how they're weightless. It's because the space station is moving around the Earth in a I can't remember.
Free fall.
Yeah, it's basically free falling at such an angle that it's always never coming down at the Earth. That's what's creating
Microgravity.
creating no gravity. They're just falling.
Yeah, that's how they practice zero gravity. Is they go up in a plane and just dive.
Right, but I'm saying you still experience gravity if you were on something that wasn't moving in that way.
Yeah, but you also have solar winds. You know, gravity type meteors coming too close to stars.
No, I meant more along the way that the space shuttle is still pulling against something.
Yeah, because it's still gravity that's keeping it in orbit rather than just flying off somewhere. I never really just sat down and thought about it.
I'm not a rocket scientist, but I did used to play WoW with one.
I learned just enough to learn how the basics go, and then I like, okay, I'm happy. All right, so you guys have gotten your stuff. You put it away on the ship. So you're on the ship trying to decide what to do and where to go from here.
I think we should just. I mean, I know people over Regina. That might help. If we can get some distance from this place, if they're looking for this ship, even with the change of registry, getting some distance from here would be a good idea. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, I agree there. So what did we find in there for what did I find for possible trade routes that can get us some distance from here at least? Then we can we want to get a return job or not.
You did find one that went from Pixie to Bohane, which is one jump. And then in Bohane, you can pick up something that will take you to Ferry.
Yeah, we go galactic south, I suppose.
Do we want to stay in Regina in the Regina sector?
I mean, subsectors are pretty big.
Yeah.
At least until Providence drives us away.
Well, I'm just saying if we had more, won't we potentially get more into warring zones or whatever if we start heading over towards where these other confederations are?
That's what you're
far away. Yeah. See what we got. Ooh, corrosive atmosphere. That's not good. They have a.
So we have one job that takes us to Bikini and then continues on to Ferry, and then there was another one that did what?
It went from Pixie to Menorb or Kinorb?
Kinnor?
Kinorb, yeah. Which is a 2 jump, which would use all your fuel.
I mean, Bohini has
payout?
has a gas giant, so we can always use. The ship has ram screws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there something on this map that indicates what these symbols mean?
The UWP, you mean?
No, on the in the grid. The X, the star, the A, and the gas giant, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah, there's a key button at the top right. It's shaped like a key.
Top right. Oh, I assumed that was some sort of login thing.
No, that's the map legend and
Got it,
symbols.
alright.
And then you can do like options for printouts of each sector and subsector. I've got some printed out already. And then the other one just zooms you all the way out to the default view.
It has a scout base.
Which one are you talking about? Kinorb or Bohini?
Bohini. Remember, we only have how much is the ship's parsecs? What's the jump drive on this ship?
For the traders, it's a jump 2. Let me double check.
Yeah, so that'd be 6 parsecs at most per single jump. So we do have a limit, not only in fuel but just overall jump capability.
So one of these octagons is a parsec?
Yeah.
So then I guess what's paying the most? Or we don't know except, well, if we go to
Well, we
Bohini,
haven't-
then Bohini to ferry.
Yeah, we don't need we don't have
How
anything
many
there.
parsecs to do the castle run in?
That's not how that works here.
112, I guess.
Yeah.
Only if we're good.
We can beat it.
Are good.
What,
All right,
Navnoka
so
junk?
play it cheap and simple and head to Bohini, and then that gives us other options.
Yeah.
Because you want to stay in this? Okay. All right, that's what we're going to do then.
All right. Sounds like we have our first shipping adventure.
Settle on the pilot seat.
Okay, so you guys are settling out which direction you're going to go.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
Bohini.
Are you going to go over and try to contact the seller to pick up the run?
That would seem like a wise idea. I don't think we should leave without taking the package with us, right?
Right.
Right.
So that would be at docking gate 100. And you guys are at 202.
Do we have to fly to 100, or do they bring the carts over?
Yeah, you can like borrow a cart and drive
Yeah.
down there.
I do that. Unless anybody else wants to. Well, anybody has drive, I suppose. No,
Yeah.
I'll drive the cart.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
you don't need it when it's just like normal driving. If somebody decides to shoot at us for some reason, then
Who
we're
says I'm
gonna
going to
need
be doing normal driving? I'm taking this thing for donuts.
it. I go with
I
you.
mean, some
Anybody
people
else?
some people who are permanent spacers have never driven a wheeled vehicle before.
That's true.
So
Mhm.
you would have to have drive for wheeled for little transports around the trader.
Yeah.
You ever driven a tank before? Neither have I.
But let's go give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anybody else wants to come with? I take that as a no. Let's go.
So just the two of you?
That's the two of us.
Yeah, we got to finish checking over the ship and making sure it's ready to go once the cargo gets here.
Okay. Question I have. Are you changing the colors? Or are you going to leave it the yellow jacket and leave it yellow?
Well, we're gonna have to repair the outside anyway, so repainting is a thing. Might as well just change it to something.
And
I
you are
suggest-
going to be changing the registration number?
Yeah. I suggest red
Yeah.
because red makes it go faster.
A dark red, though, so it's closer to black than bright red. Like a crimson.
Do we have to do anything to change the registration number?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to advocate or administration either way, you know. And oh, by the way,
royal
I
purple and royal blue.
Now, are you going to try to... Okay, so the way the registration of the starships works is it goes off of a serial number on the hull, just like a car.
Mhm.
So technically, changing registrations is not exactly legal.
however, I am going to try to trade a case of old liquor, malt liquor, to all our friend Joel, who said that he might help me if I could get some. So
Okay.
I'm going to do a streetwide check to see if I can track down some old malt liquor.
Okay.
That didn't do
Oh no,
anything.
you dropped the link to Streetwise, not the you didn't roll the dice. Roll the dice, not the box.
7. No, I did not find any information on that.
Nope.
Oh, unless I get an assist. You got
Streetwise, I can attempt to assist.
well, I'm going with Gwyn here. Gwyn,
Yo.
you got
I
can assist
do.
me.
Yeah. Let's let me help you out with Streetwise. Go grab that and that is,
Same mistake, yeah.
I'm
Same
trying
thing.
to figure out how do I roll off the skills again.
The dice.
So I haven't
next
seen
to the
either of
skill.
you roll
all the way to
anything
the
yet.
right. Yeah, neither one of you have rolled anything.
I can grab the total, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
Heard Lesson say 7, but I don't see any 7 on here.
Well,
I rolled.
Dude, you not only know where to find some, you have some.
yeah. Is this what you're looking for? I've just been sitting in my back pocket for a while.
He was sitting on it with a laptop.
Give it here.
It's a little warm.
know.
Here you go.
Yeah, well, yeah, don't worry about it. It's room temp.
Yeah, no, you just walk up to the walk up into the kitchen, into the fridge, and say, "Is this what you're looking for?"
What would we actually find again? What were you looking for? With this check?
Aged malt liquor, like old stuff.
Liquor.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so yeah, just in the fridge.
Let me roll that again. And grab the die. Why is it not showing in chat though?
You need to drop it. You need to drop it in chat.
Oh, okay.
In the chat box.
In the chat box.
I heard your side roll, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, nothing's showing up in chat.
You Raul, right? There it goes.
I see dice. There we go.
Maybe it's some lag.
Yeah, might have been a little bit of lag.
Marginal failure.
Marginal failure.
But you got it anyway on your roll, so.
Well, Glindware got it.
Yeah. So let me switch on the lights before I go completely dark here.
Oh.
So yeah, we pick up the cargo unless they say anything, anything particular. And our way back, we stop at Joel's office. Like,
okay. Well, it's not necessarily picking up the cargo. It's getting the cargo, getting them to negotiate the terms to get the cargo loaded on your ship so that you can deliver it to its destination.
Right, we have to actually accept the job and talk to them about it.
Yep, tell them where your ship is. Tell them,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the painting of the ship is ongoing. It's going to take the 2 days for it to get done.
Can I make one suggestion about the painting of the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Can we have Raoul's face on the side?
Why?
He's a giant tiger creature. That'd be badass.
He's a wolf.
I gotta agree with this. You're talking a lot of sense right now.
He's a wolf.
Yeah, Raoul is more
even better.
A wolf type.
Bangs out. Yeah. Raoul's face on the side. I mean, we're all shareholders here. Take it to a vote. We all have communications too, so we can all do this in range. I imagine that this is like something you guys are dealing with the shipments and the registration and everything. Hey, guys, this is the painters. We're getting notes here that they want a giant Raoul's face on the side of the ship.
That's going to cost customization fees.
Which have already been paid for.
Oh, well, there you go.
And they use pictures of Raoul I found on the internet from, like, his college days.
Your freewheeling days. When you needed money.
His drunk college photo.
Yeah, and everybody knows who you were friends with in college.
It was sold as revenge.
Yeah, it's the caption says Raoul and Moon.
One of his human and animal day interactions.
At least somebody got it.
So is nobody actually going to put up a negative against that? Because I'm
all for it.
Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah, let's put the price on Raoul so if something happens, they know exactly who to look for.
This guy gets it.
They're looking for you, Raoul. They're not looking for me.
Yeah.
Makes 4 of us off the hook.
Not if we're in a crew.
Don't be on the ship. I've got an escape pod, don't you?
Why we would abandon ship?
To not get arrested.
We could avoid all that, right? You do get that?
No, yeah, I seem to recall walking through the park and having a bunch of idiots discussing criminal activity out in the public. It seems to me we're going to get arrested at some point.
Oh.
Yeah, and they just happened to scoop you up into it.
According to Bart Simpson, it's not illegal till the judge says it is. So
Yeah, and by the time the
Just
judge
you're
is telling
arrested
you
don't
it's
mean you're
illegal,
guilty.
means that you've already been arrested.
That's all. It's all right.
Didn't do it. They didn't see
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, the conspiracy. Nobody knows about conspiracy.
Maybe listen to the thought police.
I would.
I thought.
I would. Yeah, they're gonna take you away.
Well, I can't
You
do
were-
anything. You can read my thoughts.
You weren't here for the character creation. Multiple times the thought police took me in to train me because they wanted me, and I was like, no, I'm going to keep on being a commando.
Yeah, that was funny. She's like, no, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, but no thank you. Reminds me of an episode of Babylon 5. I can't even remember. It was first season, but
Anything with
they were
best.
having the big discussion about, is she really not using her psionics, or is she? Or was that Star Trek with Deanna Troi?
Well, that was
Yeah.
Empath. She was an empath. And
Yeah.
really, I can't remember very much with the blonde lady from season 1 of Babylon 5. I was more of a season 2 and beyond guy with Lita.
Yeah.
No, she's
I
like
actually was,
mid season 2. Yeah.
for Babylon 5, I was a more of a, oh God, who was she? She hung around
Ivanova?
with Ivanova. Yeah, she was
Oh, yeah.
definitely my type.
Tragic story.
And then I know, man, it seems like every one of them that I pick as a favorite during a season 1 ends up getting it. It's like in Walking Dead, I had Dale. Dale dies in season 2.
Well, he was my favorite in the
And-
comics. Oh, wait, not Dale. No, it was Dale. Dale dies in season 1 of Walking Dead in the TV show.
No, beginning of season 2.
Just ask Zeta about his luck. He'll pick a character that'll die episode
No,
3.
he died.
'Cause-
He died in the very first, they got right to the farm, which is season 1, and that's where Dale dies.
No, Dale dies in season 2. No, wait, was it the end of season 1 when they found the farm?
It might have been at the beginning, the end of season 1. I remember he dies on the farm real early. That's why I was so disappointed. And yeah, Griff, we're doing a reaction of a Gundam show, and I picked a favorite, and he died the episode after.
Yeah, it's like the only ones left now from Walking Dead that were original season 1 are Carol and Daryl, and I want them to get together so badly. I'm on the Carol Daryl team.
I stopped watching a long time ago.
Yeah, the only two left that are original season 1 are Daryl and Carol. And this is the last season, season 11. This is the last one they're doing.
11 seasons.
That's a really good run for a show.
Yeah, especially since they got rid of Rick. But Rick might be back this season.
Never did lose his hand, did he?
What, Rick?
Yeah.
Didn't lose his hand? No, but he was almost forced by Negan to cut off his son's hand.
Yeah, it's
Who lost their hand? It was Daryl's brother.
Yeah. But in the comics, it was Rick.
It was Rick.
The governor cut his hand off.
Yeah, the governor lost an eye because of Rick.
He was my favorite character for a while. But you know how that ends up. He died. Then again, he died in the comics. I much prefer how he got it in the comics.
See, I've never read the comics, so I don't know how it was supposed to go as far as
it
who was supposed to die when.
It was a bad thing. He raped Michonne, and then Michonne cuts his arm off, sticks it up his ass, nails his dick to the ground. She does. She plucks his eyeball out with a spoon. She goes to town on him, and he doesn't die.
Walking Dead, a children's show.
Yes.
He comes
Moving
back. He
on.
comes back at the prison to die later at the prison again. But I mean, she really goes to town on him for what he did.
Michonne
Moving
strikes
on.
me as that type. But
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so we
so-
reach the Bay 100. What do we talk to?
You would be sent to talk to a woman pilot by the name of Zana.
I ask around. It's like, is Santa around?
You asking like a deckhand that?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, she's over there, and it points to a great big Aslani woman.
And I look at Gwen's like, I hope she's your type. Let's go. So I introduce myself, Madame, Sabbath, Win. We are from the what's the name that we put on the ship? A new name. I don't want to confuse them. The
Yeah,
Jello.
it was the Yellow Jacket. You guys haven't decided on a name yet.
Oh, I
Was
thought
it the
Ark said
Murder
Murder Hornet.
Murder Hornet.
Murder Hornet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're from the
name
Murder Hornet.
This just became the real name.
It's the only name that was said.
Yeah.
I mean, now die completed.
I think you have you're offering some cargo to go to Bohemia. Is that correct?
Yes, we are. I've
Do you
actually
have-
been finding a little bit of trouble trying to get it up there. It needs to go. It needs to go now.
Livestock, have expiration day. What are we talking about here?
No, I've already had 2 pilots turn it down, and it needs to get there because they need these supplies pretty bad. It's basically medical.
Oh, we can do medical. No problem. Sure. But we'll be leaving in 48 hours or less. So we can take it off your hands.
She says, "Good. What bay are you at? I'll have them. I'll have the dock hands loaded up."
220. I think that's the bay that we have here.
No, it's 202.
202. Yeah. Too many twos.
You gonna tell her 220 though? Oh yeah,
No,
that would
202,
not
yeah.
that would not be good. That would not be good.
like a space yacht or something. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Two rowdy boys go like, yeah, you brought the drugs, man. Come on, let's party.
She goes, okay, yeah, we'll get that. We'll try to get the dock hands to load it up to you sometime tonight.
Thank you.
Then you can take off when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Why those other crews turn it down? Seems pretty easy.
She looks at you and she shrugs her shoulders and says, "Oh, that would probably because of the radioactive quality."
Oh, radioactives. Oh,
And their nuclear medicine. So if they have too much of a jostle, things tend to get a little unstable.
yeah, I think the term's like criticality, isn't it? You get too much of it together in the same place.
Well, if they bump together and mix, yeah. Other than that, it's totally safe.
Well, just gotta do some smooth flying.
That's right.
Make sure they're really, really strapped down.
In separate sections of the cargo area, yeah. And you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
We will make sure that the deckhands do that. But if you think you got a flyer that can fly it and not run into any problems and keep it, safe and steady, we'll even extra strap it for you.
We got you covered.
Okay. Then you got yourselves a cargo.
Let's
Payment is
go.
due on delivery. They're waiting for you.
On the drive back, I'll just go ahead and look at you and go, so, well, we can still decline, right?
Or negotiate the price.
Did you even get a price from her?
Oh,
No,
yeah, that's right. We
you
should
didn't get a
backtrack to
price.
price.
You did get a price.
Well, once we have it, you can.
Hey, money's
We're
money,
halfway
right?
here and we can't deliver it, so I guess we'll just eject it because you're not really paying us. It was a free job anyway.
Also, it's it's medicine. The
Yeah,
thing about medicine is that it's people need it. People need.
Well, we need
medicine.
money. We need money.
Exactly.
You don't need money. Look how much you got cash on hand.
I don't. We need it.
Well, you should.
Yeah. And I say, so it's not like if they lowball us, it's like, well, I mean, we can always dump this very dangerous cargo that we're carrying here. Or more importantly, we can even trade it not only for money, but also for favors. People get when you save people's lives, they become very grateful, especially when they're, on a ticking clock scenario, which I suspect is what it is.
Well, that's good enough payment for you.
I mean, we need to also get a reputation as well. It doesn't really matter of just only card.
Nah, you're pretty right about that. Nobody knows who we are.
And
I don't know if we're gonna just dump it off the side of the road yet.
And also, we need to get the hell out of here. for
Oh.
obvious reasons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do, don't we?
And because the nature of the cargo, if somebody decides to board us, say official, for example, we can point to the very necessary critical cargo that is also slightly dangerous and needs to be delivered pronto. So if anything happens, we have a way of doing this. You got to think more than just the money. The money is important. Don't get me wrong. The galaxy runs on it, but you got to have more than one angle.
That's a good point. Well, at least you handled it. And I get to keep this scoot. And just drive the machine onto the ship.
Actually, this belongs to the. You don't want to do that.
It's a port. Come on.
Sorry.
Fine. Go park it.
It says in back. Belongs to the Port Authority. Belongs to the Port Authority. Please return to recharge station once we're done.
Everyone's a killjoy.
Yeah, but we can stop by Joel's office and deliver.
What if we named our ship Port Authority?
The Port Authority is trying to land. I'll let them right through.
That would be very confusing to a lot of people. Say, yeah,
this is Port Authority. You said your ship is who? What's your routing number?
Every time we go to a new stop, where it's like, who's on first? No, what? No,
what's on second?
Yeah, but who's on first, right? And there will be just the whole thing anyway. So yeah, we stop by Joel's office. It's like, hey, I shake the bottle a little bit. Hey, look what we got for you.
He like grabs it and he like looks at the label and he looks at the bottle and then he turns the bottle over really gently and looks at the bottom and he goes, "Wow, really came through. What can I do for you?"
Working on a change of registration, new ship, new look, new approach. Maybe you can help with that.
Let me guess, new registration?
Yeah.
He like looks at you and he kind of narrows his eyes and he looks down at the bottle and you can see his
it's gonna be mighty fine going down. Yeah. Ooh.
Lips kind of purse and he's his lips kind of come out. And
I'm tasting it right from here. But it's yours, so I wouldn't do that to you.
I'm kind of jealous. I wish I took a sip of it first.
There you go. My big, friendly Aslan friend concurs.
He's like, "All right, but I'm going to do this, but if you didn't hear it from me, I know nothing about it. You were never here."
We just you're delivering a package to an old friend before we leave. It's what friends do.
All right, gotcha. The paperwork will be ready tomorrow morning.
Establishing. Can I leave? Leave.
Well, that's okay. 2 problems solved in a row. You're on a roll.
Okay, so you're going back to the ship, letting them know the good news on both parts?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So question, how long of a session did you guys plan on running? Till 6?
Yeah, usually we do 4-hour increments.
Okay.
That is the usual plan.
All right, I'm just thinking about what comes
entirely
next.
Up to you, of course.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what comes next, and you've only got an hour.
Yeah.
Well, there's things that's going to happen during the jump.
Mm-hmm. Oh crap! Didn't have anything planned. Ninjas attack.
I mean, that's a decent cliffhanger, if any. We've gone through the Port Authority. We've got our job. We've gotten everything all lined up. Dramatic. We're lifting off, and
boom. Yeah. What's going to happen when you lift off and leave the protection of the spaceport? So yeah, I've got, depending on how the dice roll, a couple things are going to happen. So
4 people died of radiation poisoning.
Explosion on launch.
Well, actually, there is one thing that is going to be of concern when you wake up in the morning.
My hair's falling out. I'm already poisoned.
2 of you got drunk at a spaceport. You might be surprised who you woke up with.
No, actually, you found that the ship was loaded during the night.
Mhm.
But as you look across the bay, you see a order of 4 policemen marching towards the registration office.
Quick, jumping escape pods. I warned you this day was coming.
You get into the
We're
escape.
on the ground. We have a ship. We can fly away.
I want to see that
We were-
escape pod just like launch over the port wall or something.
Well, no,
Wow.
the undocking bay would have to be opened, and the door would have to be opened. Shields would have to be lowered.
My joke was
takes
that bubble
time.
that I bought. I just
Yeah, I
hamster
know.
ball out.
I know. Just roll it out in the middle of the starport causeway, right?
So long as I got a ramp, I got speed.
I looked at Sodani friend. Hey, you know a little bit about dealing with the law here, so maybe we should make sure that this is open clear and that we have a clearance to leave. In fact, I make a call to the.
You see everybody that sees, basically the people milling about. Everybody that sees the enforcement officers heading towards that way. As soon as they see him, they turn around and walk the other way. They all know not to get involved.
I mean, if we're already loaded up, maybe we should just get out of here before anything happens.
Yeah. I start calling the control. Control, this is the Murder Hornet. We have fully loaded cargo and crew. We are ready for departure. Need an exit vector, an exit logo. Will you be so kind to provide them?
And they come back. All departures have been held until official business of the enforcement agency is declared clear.
We do have a very sensitive cargo here, control. One that is required over because we already are in contract.
Understandable. This should not take longer than an hour.
Understood. Anything else you need for us, control?
Negative. Just stand by for evac coordinates.
I switch off the radio so they don't hear what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, we seem to be grounded for an hour.
Well, if we're really concerned, we could. It's not like we got contraband back there. The bigger thing would be if the numbers don't line up,
The
which we
vessel's
can't
hot.
really turn away from.
The vessel's hot. We just repainted it and we've given it a fake number.
Let's go work on those numbers on the thing that they'll match up the color and the name to.
Just
we,
gotta hope it
bother
works
to do
out,
that?
right?
I
Did we
mean,
bother to?
You're painted. Your numbers are changed on the paperwork. So
Well, that's the paperwork, but what about the numbers on the ship to match the paperwork?
well, that would have been done with the paint job.
That'll
Mhm.
paint you.
yeah, that would have been done on the chip and with the paint job. So
I understand. I understand we're all player characters here, but at the same time, maybe don't worry. Maybe they're here for somebody else.
No, the police are always after us.
Yeah.
Let's all put on radiation suits and let's take a little red marker and bring our radiation level up a little higher, and then say, yeah, come on board. You know,
Yeah.
we don't have any more
if you want to tear the radiation, yeah.
Yeah,
Take a black Sharpie to a piece of paper, put the paper to your chest, and claim it's radiation patch, and it's black because it's gone up too high.
I mean, you could put the fact suit so like you're handling the containers. Like, yeah, we had to handle this. Just in case you're taking extra precaution.
Oh, if they want to come in and inspect, it's like we don't have any extra rad suits, and this is whatever. So and they see our little meters are like in the red zone. They may not be so encouraged or excited to get on board.
One last check.
I mean, maybe prep the ship to go anyway. Don't take off or anything. Just prep the ship to go illegally in case we have to.
All right, I'll do what I can to get some coordinates in.
And somebody goes with the guns just in case.
Well,
or
I mean,
the sandcaster.
Close the ship up. I mean,
yeah, the ship is closed up.
Yeah, they'd have to board us to be able to, for weapons to be concerned. I'm saying to get ready to be able to go at a moment's notice.
Power down, close up, let them not even think we're here.
No, the opposite. I mean, well,
Okay.
except for the close up part. Close up.
Well, we still got to get the docks open, right? Or the bay open thing, so we can't get
Yeah.
anywhere without that happening.
Are we on
so.
an enclosure?
Yep.
I thought we were open
Yeah.
to sky. Well,
Yeah.
never mind. I forgot.
No.
Fake
No, I told
ceiling.
you. I told you back at the beginning ago. Yeah, there was a a holographic sky.
Yep. I forgot for a moment.
Meanwhile,
That's why I
you were
moved
in
here. I forgot
Enclosed
about the
space
sky.
station. Okay, so about a half an hour after, while you guys are discussing what's going on, the 4 police officers are seen marching back across with a 5th person in their grasp. And it does not look like your registration friend.
Someone else.
I put my combat armor on anyways.
So I
Okay,
wait a
and-
good 5 to 10 minutes after they walk away, since everybody knows. Like, Control, we're still waiting on that authorization. Any updates?
It says, affirmative, Hangar 202. We are just awaiting the positive identification, and all flights shall be cleared. Bear with us.
Thank you.
That other person wasn't Raoul's friend, was it?
No, it was not.
Okay. I hate to think that they're arresting him, which means that he'll give us up.
No, as a matter of fact, this person's style of dress was like nothing you've ever seen before. So he seemed to be just compliantly walking along. He wasn't fighting or anything. But it was basically mostly black with very bright red highlights.
Race?
Like red trim. Human.
Well, I mean, it's very good to know. I mean, I don't want to be imagining a human. It was a Kree this whole time.
Everyone's a Kree. Don't worry about it.
But he seems to be going along almost as if he belongs there, but
I'll make a mental note of that, but aside from that.
Don't. They could be the thought police.
They can read your mental notes.
Guys, from here on forward, no more mental notes.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes after you see them escort them out, you hear a beep from the comms that someone wants to communicate.
I knew your wife would be calling. I knew it. I told you.
This is the
I
murder
hope so.
jacket. What can I do you for?
Murder jacket, confirm you are in Dock 202, please.
Are indeed 202.
Our name is Murder Hornet. What are you doing?
Murder Hornet.
Yeah, Murder Hornet. Confirm you were in Docking Bay 202.
We are confirming.
Your departure request has been approved. Please prepare for the bay doors opening. You will fly out at angle vector 2.764. Have a nice flight and stay safe.
I input them on the computer. It's like, everybody strap on. We're about to take off.
Only half a chance we explode on takeoff.
Did anybody check the cargo to make sure we have what we have? It's not something that's not radioactive. You can't open it.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't open it anyway. It's medicine.
Right. Sure. That would make a good reason to have something else.
It wouldn't be too hard to use something to detect. Yes, there's obviously radiation. This is a spaceship, right? So
yeah. This
Okay.
is so we do standard. I do a standard.
Oh, it has its anti-rad casing.
Yeah.
okay.
So I mean you're relatively safe transporting it. It's just if those casings crashed and what's inside mixed together, then you've got a problem.
Do not break containers.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine they're like little capsules like this big that are all like super lead lined. I've taken my share of radioactive pills in the day. Doctors always come around with an actual Geiger counter to measure too.
You're not sniffing what I'm stepping in here, guys.
Yeah, that they've given
us
something
it might
else.
Not be what it is, and they're using the radiation thing to cover for what it.
Look,
might.
A good messenger doesn't inspect the product.
Nope, he just does his job.
Yeah, well, we may not be getting paid enough for something what might be worth more.
You know, we're not going to get more jobs if we hold the people ransom. Want their stuff.
Who's ransom, man? We just
Well, if
deliver a
you-
bunch of medical stuff.
I'm saying if you refuse to give it to them until they give them more money, that's ransom.
Anyway,
Yeah,
we
it's
take
bad
off.
business, friend. It's bad business.
Who's piloting?
I guess I will be.
You're the pilot.
Make me a pilot roll.
Can I assist?
Yes, you can.
You're basically the co-pilot.
Oh, good. Yeah, you may have to assist, but I don't know why I'm rolling so badly.
Yeah, you're going to do the
Anything
Galaxy
I have to
Quest.
roll particularly the thing? 'Cause it doesn't
Oh.
have
Well,
all
then
that.
quick, I teleport out. We
Oh, you
smash it on the
just
ground.
We crashed.
you just make it worse.
Yeah. Oh my. goodness.
You give it a little bit too much throttle, and you end up stalling out, and you clunk back down on the ground.
Oh shit, we're all gonna die radiation poisoning.
Here we go again.
You died of radiation poisoning before?
No, I mean piloting. I don't know why I'm so. There we go. Just getting used to the weight of it. Displacement is all.
Mm-hmm.
Displacement.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the water. We're in the air.
It's still measuring displacement.
It's a Vargar ship. He's not used to the cutout in the back of the command seat for the tail.
He's not used to having wings.
Well, here's a Red Bull.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody got it. So, with the second one, you managed to give it not too much thrust this time. And you soar on out into space. And that is where we're going to leave it right now.
Okay.
Lost in
So,
space.
I mean, I'm sorry it's kind of cutting an hour short, but we also didn't take any breaks or yeah.
We got the crew together.
Yep, you got the crew together, you got a ship, and now we watch what happens next.
Intercepted as soon as we leave the atmosphere.
Bring it on.
Don't tempt. You've already almost failed to get out of the dock.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't
Fly,
piloting.
yes. Land, no. Another Indiana Jones quote.
I've already got a rubber raft. I can jump out of the ship anytime.
Just hamster balling through space.
What is it? Star Trekking throughout the universe, always moving forward because we just can't find reverse. That was on Dr. Demento show in the 70s. And they also played Leonard Nimoy sang a Hobbit song.
Oh, yeah.
That was played on
classic.
Dr. Demento. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, anyway, I gotta get some food. So, anything we can do now?
Nope. Just I told you beforehand that this was mostly going to be a bit of a RP and getting set up.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And about I'd say probably mid-session next time, we're going to be starting to get into a little bit of more tense situations.
Yeah, we'll get into a fight. All right. So I guess we
all
want that
choked up about it.
Yeah. I guess we want that to be our conclusion. Thanks everyone for being here, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem.
All right.
Bye.
See you, everybody.
Later.